Hi friends, welcome. What's this demo? So in this demo you can see that in the Tkinter window there are two spin boxes. One is for lower limit and another one is for the upper limit. I can increase the lower limit till it reaches the upper limit because I can't go beyond that. Similarly, the upper limit I can increase this on, but I can't decrease it below the lower limit. So these two spin boxes are interlocked. And at the same time it is giving me a string here where I can use it using the lower limit or upper limit and apply it to my query or any other application. I can take it also. So before we move, my request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we are adding new tutorials, and we are frequently doing that also. Let us learn this script. We'll start from here. This is our blank template. So first we are importing Tkinter, then we are setting a root window my_w, then width and height you can 620 by 350, you can change it whatever you want, adding a title, then main loop to hold our window. Let's just run this and see how this our window looks like. Here it is. In this we'll add our spin boxes and the message. So first let's create a variable v1. This is our integer variable, so we'll be connecting it to first spin box. So we're saying int var. So if you want any initial value, fine, otherwise we can move it to our next. So let's keep it because we want it to start from a value. So value equal to 10. So initial value. Now this will connect to our spin box. SB1. This is for our lower limit. So tk.spinbox. Fine. Our parent window my_w is my parent window. Where from it will start. So from I am giving it. Let's start it from 0. You can change to any value. Where it should end. 2 equal to 100. So you can change also. Width equal to, let me just give a little width. Now here text variable I am connecting it to v1. Just above I have declared it, so that is my variable. So let me just put a comma, come back here. Now here font. Okay, before that let me just declare two fonts here. So hair size font I am using. So font 1. This is I am putting it. You can change it. This is the font family, then font size is 84. You can, this is the size of the font, and the style bold, italic, anything. So I am using bold or normal, underline, whatever you want to use it. Now let me just copy this, create one more font here. So same thing, I am just writing it 34, and instead of bold let me come normal here. So this is for my label whatever I have discussed. Now coming down here I am connecting it to font 1. So this is my font is ready. I'm just making a little different background. So light green I'm using. You can use a hex code also. So now let me just add a command to this. What will happen when this spin box is changed, the value is changed and all. So the command. So this will, I will call a function my update or my upd. But so far I have not written that. Let me just write it. Subsequently I will add command to that. So defining my update. So here is my function. I'm not putting anything here, simply leaving it. So this is my first list box. I have to place it on a grid. So sb1.grid. So I'm putting it in the row equal to 1, then column equal to 1. First row, the first column. So next list box will be right of it. So I'll go for column 2. I'm giving a from the left edge slight gap. So pad x equal to 30, pad y equal to, let me give 35. These values you can keep on changing to adjust in your window. So this is my first window. Now let me just copy this, paste it here. But before that, I have to declare another variable to connect it to the second one. So I am giving it v2 equal to tk.int var. Now here value, I am giving a hair value equal to 20. This is the for my second one. Now Spinbox 2, I am giving the name it as Spinbox 2. Now from, let it be there with text variable. Here I will connect it to v2. Now font is font 1. Here instead of light green, I am giving light pink. So different color. So first one is the lower limit is light green, and this is I am coming to light pink. Let the command be there. Now SB2 again I will be putting this here, row 1, column equal to 2 here. So pad x 30, pad y, because I put a pad y. Let me just this is not required, same pad y I'll maintain it. Fine. Now you can see this. This is column 2 means right of the first spin box. So now my layout is complete. Okay, sorry, I had to add one more label where the date output will be displayed. So for that, let me put that, then we'll see how the window looks. So tk.label my underscore w is my parent window, whatever declared at the line number 4 at above. So text, some default text I am writing, which will be replaced by the value I set it. Query here, you can write anything. Now here font equal to font 2, because here you see the slightly lower size 34 size font I have used and style as normal. So I am using here I have to make it font 2. So here I have put it font 2. Now BZ, you can give any hex code or anything like blue. I have given a different colors. Now slightly I am giving width equal to 20. Now let me just place it on a grid. So LB1 or label1 dot grid. Now this should be below both the spin boxes. So I am giving row equal to 2. Row 1 is my 2 spin boxes. Row 1, spin box 1, 2 in the row 1. So this is below that, row 2. And column, I am keeping it in the first column, but let it me give a wide one. So it should cover below both the spin boxes. So for that, I am giving a column span equal to 2. So now it will extend up to the second column. So below the second spin box also it will be there. So I am just giving a pad x, not flushing with the left edge. So pad x I am 30, pad y from the top I am giving 20. You can adjust it according to your Windows dimension. Let's just run this and see. Yeah, here it is. You can see both the spin boxes. I can keep on changing this value, but now there is no interlock. I can come down lower value also. This I can move up also, because these two are not interlocked. Whenever I change it, this will appear it here also. Now we'll add the interlocks here. So we'll go to our function myUpdate. Inside this function, first what you will do is we'll set the lower limit of second list box. So SB2, it is our second list box. Config or configure I can use. Which parameter or attribute I am using? I am configuring the from attributes, because the lower limit is from, upper limit is 2. So I am configuring the from equal to sb1.get. Now what happened, every time this function is called, it says the lower limit for the second list box and it is equal to first list box value, whatever I am setting the value for it. Now similarly, first list box upper limit I have to set. So for that I am writing here sb1.config. Which one I am configuring, which parameter or option or attribute? I am saying 2 means the upper limit equal to sb2.get. So here you see the SB2, here 2 is 100, but here I am changing that value and for SB2 and setting the for the first lower limit, for the first left side list box, I am setting its 2 value or the upper limit to second list box value. So this is both will this 2 will set my interlocked my 2 list boxes. One is with upper limit, one is with the lower limit. Now in addition to this, I have supposed to display the string, or this string consisting of a word between this and this lower limit and upper limit. So that will help me in building further applications. I can take out this limit and connect it to my query string or my application wherever I am filtering the student. Let's for example say I want all the marks between 50 and 100. So I can apply this to marks column, mark between 50 and 100. So similarly, we'll see it later, but only string will develop now. So for that LB1 or this is my text box here bottom at line number 21 we have declared. Now this one I am config. Again config means I can set a parameter option, I can change it. Which one? The text, whatever I have text I have written. So some default text is already there, query here I have written it. Now this will be updated. So what new text will be? Let me just between, I have written a between, given a space here plus. So my between is, there are 2 strings. Now I will take it, this is sb1.get. Now this will put the value from the lower limit, between the lower limit. Again I am string addition, so I am using plus. Now here I will say and. Give me little space here, and because there is a between 10 and 20. So between 15 and, so there is a and in between. Plus. Now the upper limit is my sb2 2.get. That's all. So this will set the string value for this, and you can see here this is the string I have declared. Now let me just save this, and I am running this. Here it is, you can see this. Now query here, this is the default text. Once I change this value, this takes the value, and I cannot go beyond 20 because it will stop there, because this particular line here for the lower one means SB1, this second one, because it 2 value it sets it here. Now similarly this value I can increase it, but I can't come down below 20 because the first line SB2 config, the from value or the lower limit of the second list box is set here by this SB1 get. So this way I can increase it, but I can't decrease this. This value also I can decrease it, but I can't increase it beyond 25. And using these two values, I am getting this string also. That's all, friends. Hope you have a good learning experience. And if you have any doubts, suggestions, questions, use the comment section below to post it. And my request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we are adding tutorials, and we are frequently adding also. And my request is please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.